Bro, I really don't know if I can even stream this.
I think we should turn this up. Get over here! Okay, everybody, hold on to your Diablo 4 Paragon hats because let me tell you something. This, what we're about to dive into, is not going to be pretty, and many of you will probably be just up in arms, ready to destroy something behind you or in front of you, maybe beat someone up, because what's going on right now in Diablo 4 is, well, as the article suggests, controversial. And I don't think it's just one feature that's coming back. It's in maybe a couple, maybe three. Okay, maybe it's all under one roof. I'll let you guys decide. But hey, I'm NikoTheLegend, also known as the well-mannered teenager, the snowflake, the rambling idiot, and Vigil. And I hope you did enjoy the troll intro and then the other troll video. Okay, anyway. So, Diablo 4 has been making the rounds, the alpha leak, that's the big hot topic to talk about, and there's going to be so many things. I mean, I can only imagine what the people are talking about on the whatever forums that goes under the roof of Diablo 4, but yeah, mainly Diablo 4 itself. And there's been a plethora of information that has been shown because of the alpha leakage, which was only allowed for family and friends. So it was pretty much internal testing, and you know what? Curiosity killed the cat. Someone decided to just let people know what's going on, and then of course us, we get this tantalizing smell of oh. And then a lot of us want to grab our pitchforks and torches. So let's get started with this. I will give you my my awesome Nico opinion at the end of all this because there's quite a bit to go through, but bear with me because I'm going to be reading this from word for word because it's very specific information and it might start off with a bang already, so just bear with me and here we go. So are you ready for this? The first thing that's controversial is the smart loot system that's coming back. So it was first introduced in Diablo 3, causing quite a stir among series fans. Diablo 3. Essentially a targeted drop system. It ensures that loot dropped by defeated enemies is appropriate to the class and stats of your character. Now that sentence alone probably just triggers a lot of people, so bear with me. If you're playing a wizard, for example, you'll be less likely to find a crossbow than a range-focused demon hunter would. Okay? But its appearance in Diablo 4 has split players, like a Kit Kat bar. Over on Reddit, some reckon the features enhances the Diablo formula by making its grind quicker and more rewarding. Well, it's just the day and age we live in where nobody wants to put any hard work. There's no such thing as accountability anymore, so, you know, here we go. It's particularly useful if you know you'll be sticking to a single class, as you're likely to acquire lots of gear that's suitable for your character. Those who are less enthused claim the system encourages less experimentation. Remember that sentence, by the way. That's what we're going to be talking about that a lot after we're done here. Players can very quickly build a strong character and may be less incentivized to replay the game with another class. Fed a constant supply of loot that suits a single character, changing class becomes hard work as you have no stash gear to dip into. Some players suggest the smart loot system should be scaled back to introduce a larger element of chance. What's the point of drop percentage? Others dislike it in its entirety, claiming it removes those unexpected moments when you find the perfect item out of sheer luck or a powerful item that inspires you to totally pivot your character's build. To trade or not to trade, restrictions on player trading have also been hotly debated. According to the leaks, low rarity items can be traded among players in small quantities, but the most valuable loot can't be given away at all. I think binding is gone at this point. Many on the official Diablo forum have defended the decision. They hope it will avoid attracting unscrupulous players who try to rig the market. I get that to their liking. Others have noted that the importance of player trading will be intimately connected to the smart loot system. If each player's drops are curated to suit their character, players will be less likely to find items they don't want to keep for themselves. That partially negates the need to trade gear at all. We might not want that. Although the leaks stem from an early build of D4, which may drastically change by the time the full game releases, there's still plenty of time, folks, okay? There's good reason to think these features will remain in place, and here's why. Blizzard has maintained and defended the Smart Loot system since D3 released back in 2012, and D4's limited trading system was even teased back in 2019. Oh, and what was announced in 2019? Diablo 4. The idea, and I quote, is that we have 3 different types of tradable items, said lead game designer Zaven Haratonian. That's an insane last name. Awesome, though. During a BlizzCon 2019 panel, quote, there is a class of items that can always be traded no matter what, and then we also have a class of items that are tradable one time. Quote, we are also thinking the highest quality and most powerful things in the game should be items that you can't trade at all. Now, I kind of respect this next part. You have to earn them yourself. You have to go do those endgame dungeons and kill monsters to get that loot. Last but not least, choose your hero. This is the fun part. D4's character creator also got a showing in this recent leak with several screenshots and videos shared on Reddit. Didn't my intro clip show that? Offering our first glimpse into the cosmetic side of Diablo 4, it really did. They show a character customization system that looks a cut above that of past Diablo games. You'll be able to choose between a variety of body shapes, skin colors, and you guessed it, tattoos. Tattoos go a long way, folks. An official Diablo 4 public or private playtest is yet to be announced. If you're super keen to get involved, though, you could always nab a place in its beta program by getting a permanent tattoo on your butt. Just kidding, just a permanent tattoo. Okay, so I have spilled the beans, and wish it would spill some, like, color on my skin. I don't know why I look like I'm doing a solar flare attack. It's awful right now. This 4K TV is brighter than sin. Anyway, so now that we have that said, just let it all fume. Just let it stew for a little bit, okay? Okay. So I can understand why they're doing this smart loot system, but I think there could be a middle ground, because guess what? What made Diablo great to begin with? Experimentation? Those are the people that are getting upset, because those are D1 and D2 players, but mainly probably D2 players. D3, I mean, oh my god, I just had to blink in a legendary drop. In the beginning, a legendary, I would have to blink like a million times to get a legendary. There was really no middle ground in D3. I don't know, I haven't played it in a while. What are they, like on season 2000 or something? I gave up on the game a long time ago. Okay, it was fun while it lasted, but you know, I was ready to move on because the damage was already done since that game's release. But anyway, I digress. But I appreciate choice, experimentation, because that's what we want. We want a character to be truly ours, if you catch my meaning, okay? We put ourselves in the shoes of these characters, so why limit us with the possibilities of, I don't know, of our imagination, right? It's like, oh man, I get it. Sometimes you get annoyed because you work so hard and you get like a crossbow, like I said, a crossbow for a wizard, like a crossbow legendary. But you still got a legendary though, right? That still makes a huge difference. You still get to keep it in your stash. Now, if the stash is shared among your other characters and you can, go in and out, transfer, and be like, hey, look what I got from my wizard. That's awesome, because that means you would want to make, like it was saying, people don't want that choice of making new characters taken away. I want to have that ability, that replay value of keeping characters being made. And mules from D2, you can't forget that. But anyway, so this is a teeter-totter battle. This is a tug of war. I'm really hoping Blizzard finds a way to come down the middle and try to find a decent balance. It's going to be near impossible, but I think they could find a way to appease most of the populace. I know the hardcores are losing their mind right now. I get it. I get that. But that's why you have Diablo 2 Resurrected. Just kidding. I'm kidding. And then the trading. Okay, I don't think trading should ever be limited. Okay, I think trading has been fine. My personal opinion has been fine over the years in games themselves. If you get a legendary item, you only have a certain amount of time before you can trade it, and then it's binded to you. Or if you equip it once, then it's yours forever. Like, you know what I mean? Like they do that in MMOs like crazy, like World of Warcraft, the Old Republic, and Final Fantasy 14. Now, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. Okay, like I said, I haven't played D3 in a while, so things are changing left and right. I don't know, but from the looks of it, from this article, it seems like everything has remained the same since I last left it when it comes to the smart loot system. But like I said, personally, I don't want any choice taken away. Never take any type of customization, experimentation, or choice away from the player. If this worked in the past with D1 and D2 and people loved it, bring back the good stuff, okay? Don't remind people of D3. The Paragon board itself, using the word Paragon was already cringy as it was, we don't want to be reminded of D3's just awful launch, okay? That I thought it was an awful launch, can't sign in auction house, and then you blink and there's a legendary or getting killed by wasps in one hit, and your character's max level or something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, folks, let me know what you think down in the comments below about these controversial features coming back, because they all fit under one roof of the smart loot system. Now, the customization is great. I can't wait for that, but that's easy to talk about. That's not the controversial part. The loot. Diablo's all about the loot. Before there was any customization with how your character looks, there was always the loot. That's what made our characters awesome, badass. We wanted to show off all our different characters that we made, and we had that choice to do so. So hopefully they find a good middle ground. Don't look at it in a black and white lens, okay? Think of it down the middle in gray perspective. That way Diablo can be like, oh, this outlier, this third-party perspective has the right idea. Let's try that. So we won't know for sure ultimately until we play the beta or the final games, and months are going by, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been your host, NikoTheLegend, also known as the well-mannered teenager, the snowflake, the rambling idiot, and Vigil. I hope you did enjoy Pathfinders, and you know what? That's it. I just want to die.